Today, we honor the life of Steve Biko, a man whose courage awakened a nation and whose words continue to echo wherever people struggle for dignity and freedom. Born in 1946 in the Eastern Cape of South Africa, Bantu Stephen Biko came of age under the brutal system of apartheid, a regime that legalized racial segregation and oppression. As a young medical student, he quickly recognized that the fight against injustice was not only political, but psychological. He believed that before people could break their chains, they had to believe they were worthy of freedom. In the late 1960s, Biko became a founding leader of the South African Students' Organization, helping to launch what became known as the Black Consciousness Movement. At its heart was a simple but revolutionary idea that Black South Africans must reclaim pride in their identity, culture, and humanity. The most potent weapon in the hands of the oppressor, Biko famously said, is the mind of the oppressed. He sought to dismantle that weapon. Through speeches, writings, and community organizing, he inspired thousands of young people to stand tall in the face of humiliation. He encouraged self-reliance, education, and unity. His message was not one of hatred, but of liberation, a call to see oneself as fully human in a system designed to deny that truth. For his activism, Biko was banned, restricted, and constantly monitored by the apartheid government. He endured harassment and isolation. Yet, even when silenced publicly, his influence grew quietly and powerfully. His ideas helped energize a generation that would later challenge apartheid more boldly and more broadly. In 1977, at just 30 years old, Steve Biko was arrested and brutally beaten while in police custody. He died from his injuries, far from his home, far from his family. His death shocked the world and exposed the cruelty of the system he had opposed. It turned his name into an international symbol of resistance. But Steve Biko was more than a martyr. He was a thinker, a friend, a son, a father. He believed deeply in dialogue, in education, in the transformative power of self-worth. He understood that true freedom required more than new laws. It required new minds and open hearts. Though he did not live to see the end of apartheid, his spirit helped light the path toward it. Leaders who followed, including Nelson Mandela, carried forward a struggle that Biko helped to strengthen and redefine. Today, we remember Steve Biko not only for the injustice of his death, but for the brilliance of his life. He taught us that dignity is not granted, it is claimed. That pride is not arrogance, it is survival. That the first step toward freedom is believing you deserve it. His life was brief, but his message is eternal. And as long as people stand up against oppression, as long as they look in the mirror and see worth instead of shame, the spirit of Steve Biko lives on.